Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I was contacted by a guy looking for a loudspeaker, I guess. Box design here that's a little different than the typical sub boxes I've been building, so I thought it was a pretty neat design, came out pretty good, so just wanted to make a quick video, give you the rundown what was looking for. I guess he does these field parties with his buddies, or basically it's just a bonfire, and you know, he's looking to play music for everybody. So this is what I came up with. He has a Jeep Cherokee, so you can see I had to get the speakers elevated above his rear seats and headrest. So it's right at the seat level. The 6x9s will be above the seats about 1/4 of an inch. And instead of using just a basic stand, I decided to make it a useful enclosure down here at the bottom. I did notice when I looked at his vehicle he had a bunch of jumper cables and tools and a bunch of junk laying in his hatch, so I figured this would help. Down at the bottom I did a cabinet door here. It's pretty spacious on the inside. He's got plenty of room for storage. You can see I got those 6x9 boxes and the grills and everything else in there, and it doesn't even take up 50% of the storage. The door itself is on spring-loaded hinges, so it shuts by itself, and it'll stay shut while he's driving without any rattle or anything like that. I built it with a step-up section here in the middle to keep it balanced. You know, it would have been real top-heavy if I wouldn't have done that. So it's to keep it from rocking and tipping over when he accelerates. And the middle section, instead of just doing it empty airspace, I did decide to utilize it here. So you can see it from the back side. I've got the speaker wire running out. Amp, when it comes in from eBay, will be mounted down here, and it'll look like it's just speaker wires coming out of this section, but it's held on with industrial strength Velcro, and it's actually a, I guess you can call it a secret storage compartment to stash or hide whatever the owner would like to put in there, I guess. I did it in a black paint. The first time I shot it, it was just a matte, smooth. It looked like it was just too much black, so I ended up shooting it with some texture, and I added a slate-colored candy swirl. You can't really see it with this camera. It doesn't pick it up. The swirl is pretty dark, so it's a dark gray swirled in with the black. Looks great in person. You can see the Soundstream logo in the middle section. And one of the cool features that I came up with, instead of just having all 4 speakers firing to the rear out the hatch, one thing he's able to do is the outermost 6x9s, both of them are in their own separate enclosure, and the 2 in the center are fixed. So the outside enclosures here are removable, and they're held on with 4 magnets on each one, so they can be removed and stuck on the side of his vehicle or the roof, wherever he'd like to stick them to fire in any direction. And then the wire retracts back in when he's ready to put them back on, and they can be faced in either direction. Right now they're actually facing backwards, so he'd have them facing to the front when he's driving the vehicle, and then have them on the roof or the side of the car when he's I guess doing these field parties. And then one of the issues that I ran into when designing this was I wanted the 2 speakers in the middle, even though they are fixed, I wanted them to be able to swivel, so they could fire out the rear when he's doing the parties and swivel back forward to fire towards the front of the vehicle when he's actually driving and listening to it. So this is what I came up with. It's basically just a step-up unit here that I built with a U-bolt going through, and it's got a peg on each side that holds it in place. And what he's able to do is it allows him to lift it up so the back end has clearance, and it can be rotated and flipped so the speakers are facing forward when he's driving and facing the rear when he's having these bonfires. So you can just pop his hatch, the two will fire out the rear, and then the two in their own individual enclosures will be able to connect to the vehicle wherever he wants to put it. So, but basically, you know, it was just something different. I thought it was a pretty neat design. I came up with the design and built it myself, so I thought it was pretty neat, something different. But I'll try to put up a video once he gets it in and installed. I did hook it up on a home theater receiver, just some little cheapo, and played some FM through it, and I mean, it was almost unbearable. It sounded good, it was quality sound, but I mean, it was ungodly loud for 4 6x9s. So I think he'll enjoy it once the amp comes in. But just want to make a quick video. Thanks for watching.